the Qadianis who call themselves Ahmadi, their zabiyah is also haram. Those people are disbelievers who, despite claiming to be Muslim, reject the fundamentals of deen, mock aspects of religion after any holy holy Quran claim that Quran was adulterated. It will not be permitted to eat their zabiyah, even apparently they are Muslims. It will not be allowed to consume an animal when the slaughtered animal and intentionally limited to recite Bismillah, even though the slaughter is from the people of book. Now they are saying new muftis have come. They say, it doesn't matter, just write Bismillah Rahman Rahim, blow it on the meat from the cover and eat it. This is a fatwa of the Saudis and Kuwaitis. Don't follow that and save yourself from eating haram, because they say, indeed the people are in great error who deduce from the above verse that every food eaten by the people of book is lawful or halal. They say, irrespective of the fact whether the animal was slaughtered, killed, and even Bismillah was not recited at the time of slaughtering, because you do not know how they slaughtered the animal. Now what do? They strike it with a big hammer, or they chop the head off. But in that case, it's totally haram. Allah has mentioned in this. It is only if they do zabihah and mention the name of Allah, the Jews and Christians, then you can eat. Only then. But here, what is happening? These people, they say, okay, eat it. Many Muslims in Europe, America, and Australia, consider all the meals available in the market, in the country, that are slaughtered by Christian Jews is lawful. That is absolutely wrong. It is not lawful because they are totally, far away from the injunctions which Allah has allowed, that it is a zabihah which should be done with the name of Allah on them, not if their necks are chopped off, or they are struck with a hammer, or they are killed in any way. Same is marriage to the woman from the people of book, Jews and Christians. If they are idolaters, hardly anybody follow Christianity. You understand? Now they are Satanists, and now they. So this is just a reminder, So there's this is a very basic thing. Allah teaches us how to do wudu in this. Allah is the teacher. He is not the guide, teacher as well. And in that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the 4 factors mentioned in the Quran are classified, 4 things about wudu. And it is sunnah that the masa of the entire head be made once, and the face, arms, and feet be washed thrice. Each is obligatory. That each be washed at least once. Washing means that every portion be made wet, not like ghusl, The wudu, the following are sunnah wudu. Recite Bismillah before commencing. Gargle your mouth, gargle, not throw water. Throw the phlegm or mucus on your tonsils. It should be, otherwise you will have very bad tonsils. Brush the teeth, or with miswak. If not available, then use a finger. Rinse the nostril thrice. The water should come up to here. What you call the bridge of the nose. And then blow it out. Otherwise, you will suffer from nasal congestion, which turn after a while into a cartilage, and you will have to be operated. Washing the right limbs first, passing wet finger through the beard if you have the man, making masa of ears, here, into the masa. Also your finger should go inside, like this, or this, Rasulullah also said, Abu Hurairah, when any one of you wakes up after the sleep, he should not put his hand in the water till he has washed them thrice. Because he doesn't know where his hand had been, when he slept at night. So this is a lot can be added, but I'm just giving you some, that then others is here. Islam teaches us, Muslims are told, وَلَا يَجْرِمَنَّكُمْ شَنَانُ قَوْمٍ عَلَى I can't read it, it's so small print, You'll have to delete that, please. Huh? I have already, this ayah number, this Allah Ta'ala teaches us, the Muslim, that now you have conquered, Makkah has been conquered, don't now take revenge from those tribes, non-Muslim, who used to stop you from performing Hajj. Just leave them. So what else one can think of Holy Islam, Before I go further, as I spent some time on Aqad, Awfu bil Aqud, now Al-Maidah. The name of this chapter is Al-Maidah, means a tray, a small table, or khan we call in Persian language, full of food. This name is related to a very important aspect, an incident, historical incident, which will come at the end of the surah, when the weak-minded, weak-faith people, the Bani Israeli, demand from Isa alayhi salam that they want Maidah, food sent down from heaven. Of course, this happened, but telling you from the Sufic, the inner reality, inner aspect, Allah has laid out. Those were very, very weak people. Those people, just like as the Jews were and are devoid of any faith. If you wish to know, maybe you should not. Maybe you should be told. Maybe some of you will believe. Maybe some of you will not believe. That Allah has laid Maidah for us. Before He sent us in this world, He laid Maidah. This whole world, no, the entire universe is part of the Maidah He lay for His viceroy and His children. And if you wish to eat from the Maidah of the king, then you have to develop those habits of a being, admitted in the company of a king. It is not that possible as the beggar, will be allowed to sit next to the king for eating. The king would like somebody having some, that he is his loyal subject. He is somebody who is doing things for him, carrying out his commands. Therefore, the elite, the highly chosen, servants of Allah, in fact, who are rulers of this world, they are His guests all the time. I can count hundreds of instances. Even Rasulullah, believe me, he said, you should go and eat. My Allah feeds me. You know that? Do you know that Sayyidah Maryam was guest of Allah? From the day one, she was fed with the milk and the water and the fruit, everything from Jannah. That Maidah, she was eating from the Maidah of the king.